perfect. Yay. Thank you.
Oh,
So Dr. Andrea and I are just going to briefly chat. Michelle was on here, but she had to go. She had another appointment. So we're just going to talk a little tiny bit about not only are we partners in the gold, we're also partners in bank code, which I spoke about earlier. So I was just telling Michelle, we spoke about 10 minutes, Nikki and I, a little bit on it, and I wanted us to just chat a little bit. Dr. Andre does 600 other thousand things, and
along with you.
along with me, right? And he's got an event coming up. Can we say it or no?
Oh, sure. Yeah. So I have an event
Oh,
called
sorry, this is
Vibe happening in November, November 4th through 6th in Vegas. And if you ever had any ideas, thoughts, or ideas about how to raise the energy, the frequency of, people getting together and literally raising the roof, literally and physically, metaphysically, well, we're going to do it. So come save the date. Yeah, save the
yes.
date. Plan on coming to, and we'll be revealing more as out there and as we can. But we want you to go ahead and already have your, if you get your tickets now on a plane, like on Southwest, book your flight now. It'll be like super ridiculously cheap. And if for some reason you want to stay longer or shorter, you can move your dates around it. 10, you can cancel 10 minutes before the flight. And that's how awesome that is. So go ahead and save your flight now and join us.
It's not amazing the way they have all these flights, and see, our flights within the country are like super expensive, which is
Yeah.
ridiculous. But anyways, so let's tell them just a smidge about bank code and how absolutely amazing it is. I mean, I started off last time with if you want more yeses in sales, and if you want sales to be more fun, and if you want it to be easier for yourself and for the other person. So you're not coming at them with this crazy grip of an energy like you have to buy my product. Have you ever been in a conversation with someone and that's all they can talk about and they just won't let you go? Like they just
Happens.
won't. And I'm like, oh my God,
It happens.
out of here, out of here. So like enough with the sale. I don't want it. I've already said I don't, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
So, but bank code is so much fun because we were talking earlier. I think I can't remember who it was. I think it was Dr. Oliver Reed. Oh, I can't. It was somebody who was talking about uh men. And when he said to his wife, I love you. And I said it when we got married. And if anything changes, I'll let you know.
Yeah, there are people very much like that. They are very factual. They're very in alignment. I've got the cards here in front of me. Oh, I've got my because I have my background on. I mean, I can take it off and then you'll just see a green wall, which is boring. But so I have them here in front. I love how the one just turns out like see through with the books. We can still see the words. Anyhow, well, think about it. Okay, love languages. All right. So how do you show people you love them? My husband, he is very much a blueprint. So how does my husband love me? He tells me he will be home in exactly 7.5 minutes because that is he's exact. He tells me exactly how he's doing that. It's very particular and to the point, very much on time person. Like for me, I say, I love you. And when I say I love you, I want to spend time with you. I want to do things with you. I want to engage with you. I want to include you. I want all of that to be there. Now, the action person, they might want to, buy you some fancy poo poo bling, which I'm not opposed to receiving bling. I do like bling. However, it's not my priority. But they also like the fancy poo poo things. They wanted a trip. They wanted to be exciting. They wanted to be flair. They're not going to give you one rose. They're going to give you like 2 dozen and one or something like that. They're going to be way fun and exciting. And then your knowledge person, what do you think our knowledge person will do? I'm a knowledge person myself, but um I suppose I never think about knowledge people being very romantic, even though I guess they would tell you a whole bunch of facts about yourself, maybe to write a story about you or give you a book with pictures that chronicle your whole relationship. That would be like a blueprint and knowledge together.
That's the one that said look, if anything changes, I'll let you know. I think they're the really loyal ones. They're the ones that are not going to cheat on you. They're the ones that are going to be like really great partners. in a lot of ways, but there might not be that much romance,
They
right?
might be more boring.
I was going to say there might not be that much romance.
My husband can be boring. I'll just be blunt. He's a blueprint and he can be boring. We make fun of him. However, it depends on what you find boring or interesting. So because I am totally loving him because he's a wonderful man and a great husband and a provider and he's fun and there are some things that we do like together. One of the things he loves is pinball. So that's where I can get him into being in action mode because he wants to win, he wants to do good. But again, because he's a blueprint, he's got a certain methodical way of playing the balls and all doing all that. But yeah, a romantic date for my husband would be taking him to something to do with a fire because like a firehouse museum because he's a fireman. It might be he likes war history, he likes the Titanic, but he also likes theater. We both are theater people, so I can take him to go see a show or do something fun like that. In fact, we're supposed to go see a show this weekend, I believe. So those are like really cool things. So I don't know, Marianne, what do you? Let's see if I remember correctly. You're in action.
So I am a, and so where are my cards now? I've put them away. So my cards are really this. These two are steady no matter what I do. Blueprint is last. I really am not a blueprint, like barely. I like some stuff. Like there's sometimes I like to plan ahead because we have to, so like I'm always asking when we win these trips, I'm like, I want to know the dates because we can get cheaper flights sooner rather than later
Mhm.
here in Canada, right? So I find myself, yeah, there's some stuff I like to plan. So these two are firm. This one's last, this one's second last, right? That's the knowledge, which is third. These two fluctuate because they're only one number apart.
Mm,
So I could be this if I'm coaching, and I could be this if I'm real estating.
I like
And
that real estating. You made it a verb.
if I'm hugging and I'm at a party and I'm teaching meditation, and I could be this if I'm hardcore selling. So it just they're almost the same. One number apart, one is 22, one is 23, or one is 21 or something like that. I really they're the same. And
So
yes, I'm a
it's
nerd. I'm an empath. I work with energy. It's going to be hard to be any kind of a healer type person and not be a nurturer. That's tough. But I like action. I like people. I like parties. I don't like parties all the time because I really like my quiet. So there's another, I like my time by myself. So that's me. I like some romance. I don't like don't cling to me that much. Like don't suffocate me with your love. I think that's beautiful, but like, can we just have some space? Can I go do my thing and you go do your thing? Because if I can't be in this relationship. Like, I need your blessing, not your, you know what I mean? But
yeah.
I need some romance. Like, some would be nice.
Yeah, so, and by the way, when we talk about bank code and so forth, it can be used in all different areas of your life, whether you're in business, whether you're in sales, whether you're in a relationship, when you're parenting, just even with your friends, when you're negotiating a game, whether you're doing finance, business, talking about, I just was with a friend of mine talking about this. They are right now looking at signing $100 million deal with NASA regarding some nanotechnology. And when you think about those things, that's where bank code is the same. So bank code and these cards are just an example to help people see and have a visual idea of what it is that we're talking about. And it can be quick and simple. It can be a 30-second assessment. Two, we can break it down and spend 24 hours talking about the intrinsic little details about how different people respond and how to negotiate and do things differently. And I find it quite fun. And you, by the way, when Marianne was talking about how her numbers are different, when you do an assessment by a longer assessment than just picking the cards in order, the higher level you are on each of these areas, the more you can fluctuate in between them. And I have been studying bank now for a year, and my blueprint has gotten really high. So I, by nature, am a nurture knowledge. However, recently I've been on a fast track. I beat cancer, overcame some things, and I'm back in the game. I'm 16 weeks post-op, and I'm into action mode. I apparently got.
Oh, you just froze, honey. I don't know if you can hear me, but you're frozen. Anyways, what I wanted to say here too was that these cards will help you communicate better with anyone about anything. So it's not just work. It will help you for sure with sales because sales is all about communication. And it'll help you with like a mutual friend of ours, she does it, and it helped her with her relationship with her son. It'll help you with your relationship with any relationship. Oh gosh, she got kicked right out. Okay, let's get her right in here. Let's let her back in. Oh, Dr. Andrea, you froze, honey.
Oh yeah, I noticed that now you guys get to see my green background.
There you go.
Yeah, I froze literally. If you see my screen, look, I'm
It's so
and
long.
that is because I'm processing information today, and I'm like literally managing 400 gigabytes of pictures and videos today. Because what I was talking about is how my code has changed. Because after colorectal cancer, apparently that was the kick in the ass I needed. Didn't want to need it, but I did, and now it's moved me into action mode. And it's also moved me into blueprint because it's time to put things in processes in order so that I don't have to be thinking about them anymore, so I can get more done, reach better people, more people. Yeah, more action. It's amazing, isn't it?
you gotta you gotta do what you gotta do to shift, right? And
Yep.
so yeah, so back to this, I really want to get into schools and into corporations or companies just to help people communicate better, to help them
Yeah.
understand each other better. This is going to induce some empathy, which sometimes there isn't any at work, and at school too. I have a friend of mine, she's a teacher, they're working on conflict resolution all the time. So this is the perfect um, tool for something like conflict resolution because knowing and understanding each other will help you to communicate a little better. And obviously, you will automatically, by default, become more empathic and compassionate. I think. I don't know. What do you think?
I hope so. And right now it's interesting because people, well, it doesn't, to me it doesn't matter what your politics are. The fact that there's change and disruption um can be good, and often people don't feel like that. They're like, no, it can't be good. But every time in my life where something awful, tragic, or what seemed awful or tragic um ended up maybe not being that awful or that tragic after all.
Good thing.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, it's all good. So this is, we'll talk about bank code, all the time. We always bring it up at these
So
summits.
fun. Yeah.
My next summit, and Dr. Andrea hopefully will be there, is March 8th. It will
Oh,
be all females in honor of International Women's Day. So we have a book.
already.
It's going to be called, well, it's called Self-Empowerment Reset. It's under that group, and it's called Business Goddesses. And that will be the name of the summit as well. March 8th, join us right here. Again, free for the public to watch on my Facebook, and then whoever else shares it onto theirs. So I want to
Yeah.
thank you so much for joining us today. And I want to wish you all a beautiful, beautiful, happy, happy Valentine's Day. Go spread love all over the planet, please. And thank you. Dr. Andrea, do you have any final words?
Yeah. Happy birthday yesterday.
Oh, everyone who wished me a happy birthday 100 times today and 1,000 times yesterday. I'm so honored and I'm so happy. And I love the attention because red and action. This one here loves the attention. This one appreciates it. And these, don't really matter with me. So as
Love it.
I have so much more of these that it's like I have double and triple. So I'm so much more of these. But anyways, thank you all so much again for joining us for a beautiful day of empowered talks. And we just changed our website. I have been waiting for this for so long. So please go check it out. It's not ready yet, but it's starting to look all pretty now. So
Excellent.
anyways, thank you all so much. We will see you March 8th. Namaste.